Alright, so recently I got the idea from my friend to create a password cracker for 4-digit letter password combinations. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna be doing for my fourth episode video. I don't know, whatever you want to call it. But okay, so yeah, we start off by importing java.util.scanner like always. And then we write the main method, public static void main string args. Alright, now time for the scanner. New scanner system.in. Alright, now let's write a new method. This time it's gonna be called combinations. This is gonna be a void method. Public static void combinations, and then we will definitely we will definitely need a string in this one. So the idea for the password cracker was something like this. The user enters a 4-digit letter combination, and then you basically, well, not you, but the system pretty much prints out all the password combinations starting at AAAA, and then until that 4-digit password combination is hit, like is reached. So let's say if it were A, B, C, D, it would print out like, if it were A, B, C, D, then it would first print out AAA, then AAAB, then AAAC, and so on until it gets to A, B, C, D. Once it prints out A, B, C, D, the program terminates. So yeah, that's what's gonna be happening here. So we start off by creating a string, not a string, an array. So some people might know this, some people might not, but array is basically something that contains multiple values. For example, this here says string, and these two square brackets mean array. So array alphabet is a string array that can hold multiple values, multiple strings, such as, because it's called alphabet, you know what we're gonna do. Caps lock is on. Okay. B, C, D. Yeah, you know, stuff. Yeah. I don't know. Just gonna. Okay, yeah. Keep on typing this. So, pretty much this is an array. It stores many values, and today we are going to be using a form of an array, not exactly an array. Okay, alright. Just like a slight modification, if you know what I mean. So it's called the array list, actually. STUVW. So the array list isn't just like the array. We have to actually import a package for the array list. Now, oh, awesome. Okay, so A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Okay, awesome. Now let's import import java.util.ArrayList. Alright. So now, if we were to create an array list, we would have to do something like this. Array list integer. No, we're not using integer, we're using string. These like greater equal signs, I don't know. These basically are like brackets, I guess. It shows you like what type of array list it is and what type of variables it contains. So this one contains string variables. So yeah, array list string. We're going to call this pos, short for possibilities, equals new array list, and then we have to type string, and then brackets, semicolon. All right. Now, we have this set. Let's write our for loop. for, well, not much of a for loop, just a small one, you know. For integer I is equal to 0, I must be smaller than 4, I increases by 1, and then we do, so for array list, there are many, different, how do you say this, ways you can, like, use them. For example, this, unlike, the array right here, we didn't add anything to this array list yet, but if we do pos.add and then brackets a, this adds pos to the array list. If we do like pos.remove 1, so we remove index 1. So if you don't know, you might not know this, but for arrays in Java, the first one you might think it's 1, but it's actually 0. So if we were to remove the first one, we would actually be removing the second one in the array list. So yeah, pos.remove removes the second one, and pos.get gets the first one, gets the second one, but doesn't do much, you know. It just gets the number, doesn't remove it, doesn't add it. And there's like pos.size, which is the size of the array list, and in this case it's going to be 4, because we're going to be adding a to the array list 4 times. Now, we have to actually start writing a for loop. For integer a is equal to 0, a must be smaller than 26, and a plus plus. Alright. So this is what I'm planning on doing. So, we will change the last digit. So, change the last digit into AAB and then AAC. And once we get to AAB, AZ, we go AABA and then AABB, and so on until we get to the number, you know. So, we have to start off. This is our first, this is our first for loop, so it will be for the first one of the AA group. So this one, this for loop will be the one that changes this, because a can only change, the front a can only change 26 times, and this only repeats 26 times. Alright, so we do pos.remove does index 0, which is the first one, and then we do pos.add, and then we do alphabet, and then the square brackets pretty much just mean like, it's pretty much pos.get, but instead of dot get and then brackets, we just replace it with square brackets, and then we get like whatever's in there. The thing about array lists, unlike arrays, you can actually remove values from the array list, and you can also add them, and yeah, it's pretty cool. So we add alphabet a, so yeah, it runs through it runs through the alphabet array a bunch of times to replace a 26 times. Alright. And now, if we add alphabet A, it will automatically add it onto the fourth position, which is index 3. So instead, we will have to do 0, comma that, which means this is now the index. Now, since we have that, we can continue on and create a new integer loop, I guess. Integer b, no, not integer loop, sorry, for loop. Integer b is equal to 0, b must be smaller than 26, b plus plus. Alright, so now, since we do this now, whoa, we basically just copied this, you know. So now this second for loop is for the second a in AAA, because we will change the first a bunch of times. But then, for every time we change the first a, we will have to change the second a 26 times. So the second a will be changed 26 squared times, which, according to my calculations, hang on, I didn't bring up a calculator for this. I think it might be 576. I don't know. Hang on, let me think. Okay, yeah. If my calculations say it's 576, you can never trust my calculations. Let's see. Pulling up a calculator. Oh, oops, that's 56. 26 times 26. Oh, okay. 676. Never mind. Yeah, because 24 times 24 is 576. Alright. Anyways. Yeah, I failed math, by the way. So, we, yeah, that's what we do. But this time, instead of removing the, 0th index, we remove the first one. So, we remove this one right here. Alright. Now, oh, oops. Now we do that, and we are adding alphabet B, not A, B. You gotta be sure to like make sure that's a B and not an A or something else. And then we are adding alphabet B to the second slot in the array list, I guess. Okay, now we have to create a third loop, and just like this one, this is gonna be for the third slot in the array list. For int c equals 0, c is smaller than 26, c plus plus, copy and paste, 2, next 2. So, I don't think I should explain this anymore, but, here we go. This gets repeated 26 to the power of 3 times, because the first one repeats that 26 times, because that has to be repeated 26 times, and for every time it repeats that, this will have to change, like, for every time it changes A, which is 26 times, this will have to change 26 times. Every time this has to change 1 time, this will have to change 26 times. So in total, it will have to change 26 cubed times. Alright, so now, yeah, you gotta make sure that isn't A, that it has to be C, otherwise the program won't run successfully. Now, for the final one, I'm just gonna copy this at this point. For int D must be smaller than 26, D++, index 3, 3, alphabet D. Now we do, we do another one. So, for int I is equal to 0, I must be smaller than 4, I++. Same here, so yeah, like this one does the last integer. Not the last integer, like the last letter in A. So it basically does the last A, and that one has to change 26 to the power of 4 times. So yeah, we will create a string named theta. So string theta is equal to nothing for now. And then we do theta plus equals, not plus equals. Well, yeah, you can use plus equals. No, not alphabet. Pos.get I. So basically, we are adding all these. Changed values to theta. So now theta becomes a 4-letter string. Theta first becomes A, and then B and C. So yeah, that's what happens. Now we have to say if theta dot equals dest, like the object here. Oh dang it, not dest. String dest. Right, we need a string. If it is equal to string dest, then we will should we like print anything? Yeah, I'll just say I don't know. Is this your password? I don't know. And then we just exit the program without like any repeating or stuff like that. So oh yeah, we don't want int dest, we want string dest. Equals and oh right. Alright. One thing, we have to print out theta, so we have to print out theta no matter what, because that is, sorry, I didn't mean to do that. That is part of our challenge. So yeah. theta gets printed out. That is a lowercase theta. String dest equals n.next. And we basically do combinations dest. Alright, now we have to say welcome to the 4-digit password cracker. Not 4-digit, 4-letter. And I bet I can crack your password. Winky face, I don't know. Smiley face, sure. And a wink at the end. So yeah, this should work, I hope. Alright. A, B, C, D. Okay, no, it doesn't work. Never mind. It just prints out everything. Never mind. Oh, my goodness. I think I might have messed up somewhere. Okay, let's see what happened here. I changed everything. What went wrong? Okay. Wait, so let's try. Okay, never mind. It just goes wrong either way. Wait a minute. I'm gonna delete that for now. And I am gonna create an array list. Let's call this one string. You know what? Pos equals new array list string. Alright, now we do pos dot add a, and we repeat that 4 times. Now we will do pos dot remove 1, and then pos dot remove 1, and then pos dot add 1 b. Now we will do for int I equals 0, I smaller than 4, I plus plus. We will print out print plus. So let's see what happens here, because I could have done something wrong. I have a theory about why this doesn't work. I just need to test it. Okay. Oh, right. Sorry. Okay. So it does work. And yeah, it does work. Oh, okay. Let's rerun this. A, B, C, D. A, B, A, A. Okay, so that does replace index 3 with alphabet D. So why does that not work? Let's Control C all this stuff. Alright, so let's rerun this. Hang on. Now, it just prints like if theta dot equals dest, we print out is this your password, but it never prints that out. So let's go to the top here. Okay, so it starts off by printing Z. What? Why is everything Z? Okay, so it does do it a bit, but the thing is, it let's try 4. You might get an error here, but yeah, we get an error because 4 is greater than the length of a. Okay, so it just doesn't change the last digit of the array list. I don't know why, but hang on. Let's rerun this for a second. Oh, wait. Hang on. Oh, is it a bracket issue? Let's rerun this. Yes, let's go. Okay, yeah, it was a bracket issue because if I put a bracket here, then this would have just ended, and it would just well, this would have just ended, I guess, and then yeah, no, look, so this would have actually ended the program, and then it would have redid this, and then well, not ended the program, but let's see. Okay, so yeah, okay, that makes sense now. That makes sense. Because, like, every time int d has to change, we need this inside of the brackets to, like, make sure that d actually changes and it's, like, actually equal to dest. Because if it isn't equal to, like, the destination string, I don't know why I called it that, but yeah, because if we can't make it directly equal to, if we can't change the last digits of the string, because like this only goes to the first 3 digits, then it sees if it's equal to the password, but it isn't. So yeah, because like how do I explain this? This just has to be inside of this for loop, otherwise it just like won't register. I mean, like, it when it changes, it won't change much here, because it will just, once this finishes, it will just do that, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, but still, we have to put this inside of the of this for loop. So then we could just like because then, like, after it's changed once, it can immediately, like, go here and then change it again, because every time, oh, okay, so yeah, okay, so let's say this is AAB. If we had a bracket here, then this would be AAB, and then it would just change all the way to Z. Then this would increase by 1. This will become B. It changes again by Z, and then we print this out. So if we first print out that, then B, then C, and it keeps on going up for the second one. But yeah, so it keeps on going up for the second one, but it actually never reaches this one, because when this loop has finished running itself, it always ends with a Z. So if we have anything as our last letter that isn't a Z, it won't work. So we can't have a bracket there. Otherwise, this entire program won't work. So yeah, that's pretty much why. This will just become Z. This will run, but it will just become Z. So every time it changes, we want this to run. And because of the bracket, it blocked that from doing it. So it would only see if it's like, so every time this piece of code ran, the last letter of string theta was always a Z. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So yeah, this is pretty much the password cracker. Sorry if I seemed a little bit confused in this video. I swear I had this ready, alright? Okay, so yeah, I'm sorry if I seemed confused and if I, like, might have extended this video by a bit too long, but yeah, so that's pretty much it. the reason why we did a 4-digit password cracker instead of like a 15-digit one with like numbers in it and hashtag symbols and pretty much all those type of symbols. We tried it before. We made like a 15-digit password cracker, and after 30 minutes, it barely made any progress. So yeah, we just decided to bump it down to 4. So to make this explanation quicker. So yeah. Anyways, have a great day. Peace. I'm out.